Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but
are
not
you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh.
loud. You don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh, for crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, it's been a long day. For that matter, it's been a long week. I met many new people in the last 2 weeks, and I hope to meet more in the future. But for now, we're going to be done with our live appearances for a time. But fear not, we'll not be going anywhere except when we sail off into the sunset, just to return from the other direction to find our plunder where we need. Maybe we'll make a change. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll take some change. Maybe we'll do all kinds of things. And maybe we'll get ourselves and thrown in front of the judge. But that's all kinds of things we need to stop and consider. Had a great day there at Pop Market today. Aye, some of you had some grand ideas, and I hope that this week we don't have the same mistake in the computer loggage that we had last week. So the request should come out a little better and a little more understood. But until then, it'll be a bit before we know exactly how it all plays out. Because that isn't the final 40. We're not there yet. And until we get there, we've got to go and take care of business. And some of that be going to see the judge. Pig meat Markham now with Here Comes the Judge. Nice little ditty from 1968. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling a little more upbeat than I am. I'm just a tad bit wore out, but it's been a long week, but a good one.
Yeah, he, this court is now in session. His Honor, Judge Pigmeat Markham presiding. Yeah, he, the coat of swings is just about ready to do that thing. I don't want no tears, I don't want no lies. Above all, I don't want no alibis. This judge is hip, and that ain't all. He'll give you time if you're big or small. Fall in line, or this coat is neat. Peace, brother.
Uh-oh, here come the judge. Here come the judge. Everybody know that he is the judge.
Everybody, near and far, I'm going to Paris to stop this war. All those cats got to listen to me, because I am the judge and you can plainly see. I want a big round table when I get there. I won't sit down to wonder square. I'm gonna lay down the law, they better not budge. I bust some head because I am the judge.
He is the judge. He is the judge. Everybody knows that he is the judge. Who's there?
Eyes.
Eyes who?
Eyes your next door neighbor. Out of this courtroom, out of this courtroom.
Judge, your honorship high, sir. Did I hear you say order in the court?
Yes, I said order.
Well, I'll take 2 cans of beer, please.
He is the judge. He is the judge. Everybody knows that he is the judge.
I had a chat with Ho Chi Minh. Sip rice wine and chase with gin. Won't take long, that's a miss my guess. I have you out of this doggone mess. I set up cable to Ball and Mac. Let them know I'm coming back. Sit right down with Rockin' Nicks. Teach them both some of Pigmeat's tricks.
Judge, Your Honor, Pigmeat, sir. Don't you remember me?
No, who are you, boy?
Well, I'm the fella that introduced you to your wife.
To my wife?
Yeah.
Life, you son of a gun, you. Come November election time, you vote your way and I vote mine. Case is a tie and the money gets spent. Vote president. I am the judge. I am the judge. Everybody knows that I am the judge. I am the judge. I am the judge.
Everybody know that he is the judge.
Now, everybody know I am the judge.
Hey man, give me some of that. Here we are, man. Here we are. What it is? Over here, man.
Class! Class, come to order, please. Class, we are very privileged today to have a very special guest in our room.
My bathroom is a ghetto.
His name is Mr. Stadenko. And Mr. Stadenko is a narcotics officer. That's better, class. Now, Billy, where are you going?
I gotta go to the can, sister. I'll be right back.
You sit down, Billy.
Hey, no. Hey, I gotta go to
You
the
sit
can.
down, Billy, and whatever you have in your mouth, swallow it immediately.
Oh, hey, thanks a lot, sister.
In his locker, man. Hey, Billy, here. Swallow these too, man.
Now, class, I know that all you boys and girls here at Our Lady of 115th Street are too young to have any dealings with any of these dangerous drugs. But, as St. Dominic always said, O fili mi boni belly, dominus vobiscum beni, selling all his dominoes.
Who said that, man?
And with that, I want you to give Mr. Stadenko your undivided attention. Mr. Stadenko.
Thank you very much, Your Grace. And good afternoon, boys and girls. Thank you for inviting me into your classroom today. Now I have in front of me a green leafy substance which I am going to light. Now I wonder, could one of you boys and girls guess what this substance might be?
Acapulco Gold.
No, it's Michoacan, man. Michoacan.
Homegrown.
No, it's Michoacan, man.
Well, that's very good, class. My sister, they do seem rather well informed.
Oh, they are, Mr. Stadenko, they are. Why, just last week I gave out 15 holy cards.
Well, that's great, sister. Okay, class. Now, as you know, this drug in front of me is what they call marijuana, or as it's known in the hippie world.
That's pot, man.
Pot, that's right.
Joint.
Joint.
Reefer, man.
Yes, reefer.
Jet.
Yes, but we don't call it that. We have other words for it. Now, contrary to popular belief, kids, and let me level with you,
Put the level
this
in
stuff can give you brain damage.
What about the other tests?
Make no mistake about
What
that.
about the other tests?
It can. I know they've had
try
other
it?
tests where they say it doesn't harm you, but
Sure.
believe me, kids, this stuff is dangerous
Sure.
to fool with.
Don't look dangerous
And
to me,
remember, only dopes use dope. Now, class, are there any questions?
man. Heavy.
Yes, the young fellow in the front row with the orange and purple shirt. You have a question?
Yeah. Hey, who cuts your hair?
Class. Now settle down, class. Now that wasn't very funny. Now settle down and give Mr. Stadenko your undivided attention. Mr. Stadenko.
Thank you, sister. Now, are there any more questions?
Yeah, man, I got a question.
Yes, you in the vest, is it?
Yeah.
You have a question, do you?
Yeah, man.
About the drug.
Yeah, about the drug thing. Hey, man, like I was watching TV the other day, man, and like they said, like if you knew some guy that was pushing like the drugs, man, and then you could call a telephone number and you could get a reward if you turn him in. Is that still on, man?
That's a very good question, son, and I'm glad that you brought it up. I was going to get to that. Yes, boys and girls, there is a program in which you can participate. Now, we are offering a reward for the pusher. Now, if there's anybody here has any information about a drug pusher, be it your brother or maybe even your mother and dad, if you give us your name, we will give you a reward for turning in the drug pusher.
Hey, man, how much is the reward, man?
Well, actually, son, I'm not. I can't disclose the amount. It depends on how much drugs are confiscated.
Well then, but you have to tell the guy's name first, huh?
That's right.
Oh, hey, well, I want to turn in Billy, man.
Hey, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, man, you saw me that man wouldn't get a fly high
Hey,
the
I
other
want to
day,
cream
man.
you, man.
Well, come on.
You're a stoolie, you puke.
Well, come on, man. You saw me that
I
stuff,
wanna
man. The
get
other day,
you,
man. It's
man.
nothing but oregano, man. I took it
Oregano?
home and I was selling it to my brothers and sisters, man. They wouldn't even get off on it, man.
Well, if it's oregano, you beaner, you could use it in your soup.
Oh, yeah, who's that Bino? Come on, man.
You're
You
a
want to
beaner,
cha-cha?
man.
Let's get down,
Come on
man.
out. I'll meet you outside, man.
I don't need to go outside. Come on, let's
Come
go
right
right here.
now,
Well,
man.
come on,
Come
get
on.
right here. We'll put your money where your mouth is, man.
Well, come on, man.
Well, take that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, come here, you puke. Quit running. Come on, get out of there.
Class!
Quit hiding behind that sister, you puke. Come on, man.
Class! Now you boys stop that fighting! Class, settle down! Class! Mr. Stadenko, help me!
It's all right, sister. I'll tell you what. I'll go call the police.
Class! Class, now you boys get away! Don't run around from me!
There be T. Tong, kicking it old school with Sergeant Stadenko. Now let's see. Ah, yes. Here we have Jim Burrows, the doctor.
A tall blue box with a flashing light just appeared here, and from it stepped an odd-looking man. He said the world was in danger, then he asked me the year. I couldn't quite understand. He looked sane enough, well, maybe, with a floppy hat and a long multicolored scarf. He offered me a jelly baby, but his curly hair just made me laugh. I asked his name, and he told me the doctor, as a Stone Age girl was just stepping out. She pulled a knife, but then he stopped her. A strange pair without a doubt. He looked sane enough, well, maybe, with a floppy hat and a long multicolored scarf. He offered me a jelly baby, but his curly hair just made me laugh.
Hi, I'm Ben Gay. I'd like to dedicate this number to Wayne and Bruce and all my friends at the Chartreuse Moose. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. Okay, boys, let's slap it from the bottom. Want to be a cowboy, that's what I tried to be. Wanted to be a cowboy, but they poked fun at me. dreamed of riding horses, roping and herding cattle. Oh, how those brutes terrorized me when they saw my velvet saddle. Can I help it if my skin's delicate? Course not. I tried to be a wrangler. Really and truly I tried. But after this experience, I'll stick to pony rides. Should have seen the way they looked. Their faces all turned pale each time I took my brush out and ratted my horse's tail. I thought I looked just darling. Okay, boys, play the bridge. Not that kind of bridge, you silly savages. You want Ben Gay all over you? A cowboy's life is not for me. In fact, it was a curse. Wanna know why I gave up? They took away my purse. Now my wrangling days are over. But I can honestly say, whoever heard of a cowboy named Hopalong Ben Gay? I don't know why they took my purse. They have saddlebags, don't they? If you want to be a wrangler, take Ben's advice, hang loose. Come see old Wayne and me. We'll be at the Chartreuse Moose. Fix you up, whatever. They laughed at me when I ripped my pantyhose, pulling them over my skirt.
There be Ben Gay and the Silly Savages with the Ballad of Ben Gay. Aye, an old-time classic. Don't be forgetting to call 323-HEAVE-HO. That'd be 1-323-432-8346 to get in our request for the final 40. You can also reach out to us through the Book of Face. Happy right. Be it through the group or through the page. That's the Captain's Quarters 106.5. And then you can also, there's a Melody, and then you can also catch our encore presentations. That's beyond the two of you with the Captain's Quarters 106.5, where you can catch all the neat stuff for the past, year, almost two, and Babushka promises she'll be getting new stuff up there quite soon. I don't really know what that means in her world, but we can only hope.
What rolls downstairs, the motor and pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you went, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you tried. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe this time you want to take a friend and cry out at the top of your lungs. You heard right. The Rocky Horror Picture Show with live action is coming back to the Elmira Drive-In on September 24th. So get your fishnets ready and be sure to get a seat at the front row and catch all the action firsthand. Don't be that person around the water cooler stuck listening to all the crazy stories about what everyone else did that weekend. Be the person telling the stories. Mark your calendars. September 24th at the Elmira Drive-In for the experience of a lifetime.
See you at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
Well, I know. We're going to go right into George Carlin's Everyday Expressions. Now, I know this was requested from the Book of Face by one of our loyal listeners, but we're going to play it a bit early because for the very reason that if the computer works fine, we've got many a request to play. and this is a bit of a longish one, but very, very funny, and I wouldn't want to miss out on the requests or the funny. So, let's put it all together. I'm throwing it in early and having a grand time with it. George Carlin right now here on the Captain's Quarters.
Now this next thing is about the English language. It's about little expressions we use. We all say them, the little sayings and expressions that we use all the time, most of us, and we never really seem to examine these expressions very carefully at all. We just sort of say these things as if they really made sense. Like, legally drunk. Well, if it's legal, what's the f***ing problem? Leave my friend alone, officer. He's legally drunk. You know where you can stick it. Well, why do we always assume everyone knows where they can stick it? Suppose you don't know. Suppose you're a new guy. You have absolutely no idea where to stick it. I think there ought to be a government booklet entitled Where to Stick It. Now that I think of it, I believe there is a government booklet like that. They send it to you on April 15th. Undisputed heavyweight champion. Well, if it's undisputed, what's all the fighting about? It's the quiet ones you gotta watch. You know that one, huh? Every time you see a story about a serial killer on TV, what do? They bring on the neighbor. And the neighbor says, well, he was always very quiet. And someone in the room says, it's the quiet ones you gotta watch. This sounds to me like a very dangerous assumption. I will bet you anything that while you're watching a quiet one, a noisy one will kill you. Suppose you're in a bar and one guy's sitting over on the side reading a book, not bothering anybody. Another guy standing up at the front with a machete, banging it on the bar, saying, I'll kill the next mother who comes in here. Who are you gonna watch? You're damn right. Lock him up and throw away the key. This is really stupid. Where are you gonna throw the key? Right out in front of the jail? His friends will find it. How far can you throw a key? 50, 60 feet the most. Even if you lay it flat on its side like that and you scale it, what do you get? An extra 10 feet, tops. This is a stupid idea, needs to be completely rethought. Down the tubes. Hear that one a lot. People say, the country is going down the tubes. What tubes? Have you seen any tubes? Where are these tubes? And where do they go? And how come there's more than one tube? It would seem to me, one country, one tube. What, does every state all of a sudden have to have its own tube now? One tube is all you need. What, a tube that big? Somebody would have seen it by now. Somebody would have said, hey, Joey, look at the tube. Big ass tube over here. You never hear that. You know why? No tubes. We don't have tube one. We are essentially tubeless. Takes the cake. You know, say, boy, he really takes the cake. Where? Where do you take a cake? To the movies? You know where I would take a cake? Down to the bakery to see the other cakes. And how come he takes the cake? How come he don't take the pie? Pie is easier to carry than the cake. Easy as pie. Hey, wait. Cake is not too hard to carry either. Piece of cake. The greatest thing since sliced bread. So this is it, huh, folks? Couple of 100,000 years. The f***ing pyramids, for Christ's sakes. Panama Canal, the Great Wall of China. Even a lava lamp. To me is greater than sliced bread. What's so great about sliced bread? You got a knife, you got a loaf of bread, slice the thing! And get on with your life. Out walking the streets. You know, guy gets a parole. They say, now instead of being in prison, this guy is out walking the streets. How do we know? Maybe the guy's home banging the babysitter. Not everybody gets a parole is out walking the streets. A lot of times they steal a car, you know. And we ought to be glad. Thank God he stole a car. At least he's not out walking the streets. Fine and dandy. That's an old-fashioned one, isn't it? Yeah. Say to a guy, how are you? He says, fine and dandy. Not me. I never say that. You know how come? Because I'm never both of those things at the same time. Sometimes I'm fine, not dandy. Close to dandy, approaching dandy, in the vicinity of dandyhood. Not quite fully dandy. Other times, I am indeed highly dandy. However, not fine. One time, 1965, August, for about an hour. I was both fine and dandy at the same time. But nobody asked me how I was. And I could have told him. I could have told him. I could have said to the person, fine and dandy. I consider it a lost opportunity. Walking papers. You know, guy gets fired. You say, geez, poor guy. Well, they give him his walking papers today. Did you ever get any walking papers? Seriously? Believe me, in my life, I got fired a lot of times. You can tell. Never got any walking papers. Never got a pink slip either. You know what I would get? A guy would come around to my desk and say, get the f*** out of here! You don't need paper for that. It's like the Riot Act. The Riot Act. They keep telling you they're going to read that to you. Have you heard this thing at all? Especially when you're a kid, they threaten you. You wait till your father comes home, he's going to read you the Riot Act. Tell him I already read it myself. And I didn't like it either. I consider it wordy and poorly thought out. He wants to read me something. How about the Gentleman's Guide to the Golden Age of Jobs? More than happy. I bet you say that sometimes, don't you? Once in a while, you say to somebody, oh, I'd be more than happy to do that. How can you be more than happy? To me, this sounds like a dangerous mental condition. We had to put Dave in the mental home. He was more than happy. One more of these. In your own words. People say that to you. You know, when you hear that a lot in a classroom or in a courtroom, they'll say to you, tell us in your own words. Do you have your own words? Hey, I'm using the ones everybody else has been using. Next time they tell you to say something in your own words, say, Nick Flat Blarney Quando Flu.
This first song is called A World on Fire. This next song is a little bit longer than that one. And it's about all the sad stuff I see in the world, and I see a lot of sad stuff, and it's called Sad. Get on my level, Madison. Picture a depressed onion cutting itself. I met a homeless man named Rich. He wasn't. Isn't that terrible? I saw a flyer for a lost dog, and the dog didn't have any legs. I saw a diabetic kid trick-or-treating. I saw a giraffe who had a short neck. That was sad. Or a deer. I saw an old man get hit by a train. He didn't see it in the pouring rain. He didn't hear me shout, "Look out for the train!" Because I didn't say anything. I just thought to myself, ooh, this is gonna be sad. And it was. I'm a genius. I saw a man with only one eye in a 3D movie. I saw a little boy drop his ice cream cone directly on his mother's corpse. I saw a kitten stuck in a tree, then the kitten jumped off and he hung itself. I saw a boy who had red hair. I went to a store looking for something to buy, but they only sold paintings of the same sad guy. No, wait, this store sells mirrors. See what I did there? Let's rock! No. The world's so sad, Madison. Pain, war, genocide, racism, sexism. But I gotta remember there's good things about it too. Like the fact that none of that's happening to me. Score! Still, though, it's hard not to be sad about it. How do y'all do it? I've been telling you guys terribly sad things this whole song. You haven't been sad at all. You've been happy. No, you've been laughing. That's it, laughter. It's the key to everything. It's the way to solve all the sadness in the world. I mean, not for the people that are actually sad, but the people like us that gotta deal with them all the time. Being a comedian isn't being an insensitive player capitalizing on the most animalistic impulses of the public. It's being a hero. The world isn't sad. The world's funny. I get it now. I'm a sociopath. I saw an old man slip and fall. What a fucking idiot. I saw a woman at her daughter's funeral. Ha ha ha. Classic comedy. Everything that once was sad is somehow funny now. The Holocaust and 9/11. That's funny 24/7, cause tragedy will be exclusively joked about, because my empathy is bumming me out. Goodbye, sadness. Hello, jokes. Thank you very much.
There be Bo Burnham with sad, and it's so true what he say, within reason, about the battle against the insanity and the depression of the world. A good joke here and there is definitely needed. That's why we say, learn to laugh again, right here on the Captain's Quarters, and that's the importance of tuning in. Learn to laugh, even in the face of adversity. Now, we due to the heat that we've been suffering from the last day or so. Aye, it's not really suffering. Aye, it's actually been terribly pleasant. But we also need to remember our friends to the Great White North. So, let us turn our sights to Bob and Doug Mackenzie's, and Geddy Lee would take off here on the Captain's Quarters.
Okay, now be real nice to him, eh? Okay. Okay. This is the hit single section of our album. Good Day. Good Day. Geddy Lee is here from Rush. Hi, Geddy. I'm Bob Mackenzie. This is my brother Doug.
How's it going, Geddy?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Good day, eh?
Good day. thanks for coming down to do our hit.
Well, it's my pleasure. Eh?
Did our lawyer call you?
Yeah, I'm. $10 is $10.
I hope you don't mind, but there's a photographer that's going to be taking pictures of us together to prove that you were here doing the record.
In case people don't believe us.
How come he's not wearing a toque?
Oh, he's not from the Great White North.
Yeah. Okay, so if you'd like to put on a toque and some headphones, we can do the hit single now.
Sure.
Okay?
That'd be great.
Do you have the lyric sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I memorized them.
Oh, great. Beauty.
How did you do that so fast?
I'm a professional, eh?
Oh. We'll just sit over here, like, while you're singing, eh?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Good luck, eh?
Good luck.
Okay. This is where the DJ talks. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Good day and welcome to our single. I'm Bob McKenzie, and this is my brother Doug.
How's it going, eh?
Beauty, eh?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. This record was my idea.
Get out.
It was.
You're lying.
Hosehead here just sort of rid on my coattails.
Why are you doing this? It was our idea together, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
We agreed to say that, but... Oh, take off.
Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off to the great white north.
Decent singing, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so good day. Our topic today is music.
That's right, like, because my brother and I are now experts in the field,
Yeah,
eh?
right, because we're a band now. And,
Well,
so,
except for him. I'm a band.
oh, how can you do that? Making me look bad. You're such a hose hand.
Yeah, well, take off.
Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off to the great white north.
Hey, hose hand.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, listen to this one's coming. You know what it is?
What?
It's a drum solo.
Okay, everyone, like, this is me on the drums,
Oh,
eh?
get out. It is not. You're
It
lying.
is so.
Stop
I
lying,
learned.
will you?
Take off, eh?
Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off.
Beauty, eh?
Like magic, eh? It's
Yeah.
coming in.
Well, that's like...
It's like it was sung by angels.
Hey, hosehead.
Yeah, what?
Guess what?
What?
It's over.
Take off. That
No,
can't be.
it is, yeah, it is. Because, hit records are short. Like,
No way.
Yeah, they're not that long. Okay, so that's our topic for today. So, good day.
Good day.
Hey, you guys.
What?
Take off.
Hey, no! Hey, don't go!
No, come back, eh?
Oh, look what you did. Everybody's going because of you.
Come back. I won't let him do it again.
Yeah, my fault was...
Yeah, your fault.
You're such a hoser.
There's no way I'll ever do another record with you, hoser.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll do a solo album.
Fine, and you'll be looking for me
Yeah,
like
I will
on
not.
another label.
Oh, now everybody's gone. Good
So,
day.
Good day.
So, like, take off to the great white north.
Beauty.
Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off, you hosers.
Hey, Getty, we'd like to thank you for coming on the album and singing on the hit single.
Well, it was my pleasure, eh? Like, I wish you guys, like, lots of success and everything.
Beauty. Thanks
a
Eddie.
lot, eh?
That's great.
You're welcome.
Okay. Like, if we do another one, maybe you could do it?
Well, slow down, eh?
Okay. One at a time, right?
Don't
Okay.
push the guy,
Yeah,
eh?
okay. Sorry. But, you know, like, thanks for this one.
Thank you,
No,
and
no sweat.
Yeah.
good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Aye, we be cutting a commercial. Don't be forgetting you can be calling in them the requests. 323-HEAVE-HO. 323-432-8346. And if you're outside that immediate area, you have to dial up 1 because it be long distance. I don't have to explain it. Go talk to your mother and your father. That's it, you don't be understanding that. That's me. 1-323-432-8346. Get them the requests in and help others laugh at the same things you find funny. And also, join us there on the Book of Face, on the group, the page, and, and just general hilarity. That's the Captain's Quarters 106.5 right there on the Book of Face. Well, we cut in a commercial, and hopefully when we return, we'll have something insightful, wise, and amazing for ye.
The Remco Movieland Drive-In Theater is straight ahead. There it is now, Betty. Today's double feature. Have Gun Will Travel and Heckle and Jekyll. It looks terrific, Jimmy. Drive right in and park. Let me show you how it works. Switch on the projector, turn the film knob, and you'll see 6 exciting still features. Have Gun Will Travel and Heckle and Jekyll. Captain Kangaroo and Dinky Duck. Mighty Mouse and Farmer Alfalfa. Gollywog, clear, big pictures. This Remco Movieland Drive-In Theater has everything. 6 complete features. Its own giant screen, projection booth, marquee that changes, ticket window, and 6 beautiful cars. Be the first in your neighborhood to own and operate a Remco Movieland Drive-In Theater. Only $5.98 at your favorite toy store. Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy. And so do girls.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me into Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout? Come, Sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street, in Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. And they're not evil, not at all.
Aye. Well, this last week, we had something kind of special happen around here. And I think we should at least acknowledge it. We had a couple of people call in wanting to request something very special this last week. And that were birthday wishes. Aye. You know, I'll let the phone lines speak for themselves. I know we usually keep that kind of stuff for the end. But here, we're going to do something a little special. We had a couple of write-ins. So, we'll do something special for Babushka. She decided to go get her nails done. So she headed out to the blacksmith. So what better time to treat her well than while she not be here?
On this day of all days, I have to request Weird Al singing Happy Birthday to Babushka.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you!
Well, it's time to celebrate your birthday. It happens every year. We'll eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. You should be good and happy that there's someone you can eat. A million people every day are starving in the street. Your daddy's in the gutter with the wretched and the poor. Your mama's in the kitchen with a can of Cycle 4. There's garbage in the water and poison in the sky. I guess it won't be long before we're all gonna die. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! the matter, little friend? You think this party is the best? Enjoy it while you can. We'll soon be blown to bits. The monkeys in the Pentagon are gonna cook a goose. The fingers on the button, all they need is an excuse. It doesn't take a military genius to see. We'll all be crispy critters after World War III. There's nowhere you can run to, nowhere you can hide. When they drop the big one, we all get fried.
Come on, boys and girls, sing along, okay?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Wow! In the alley and he's looking for a fight. There's an Arab on the corner buying everything inside. There's a mother in the ghetto with another mouth to feed. Seems that everywhere you look today there's misery and greed. I guess you know the earth is gonna crash into the sun, but that's no reason why we shouldn't have a little fun. So if you think it's scary, if it's more than you can take, just blow out the candles and have a piece of cake. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Wow! Happy birthday!
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that you were able to make another trip around the sun. And the whole clan gathers round and gifts and laughter do abound. When we let out a joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Happy birthday, now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday, your life still isn't over. Happy birthday, you did not accomplish much, but you didn't die this year, I guess that's good enough.
So let's drink to your fading health and hope you don't remind yourself your chance of finding fame and wealth decrease with every year. Does it feel like you're doing laps and eating food and taking naps and hoping that someday perhaps your life will hold some cheer?
Happy birthday!
What have you done that matters?
Happy birthday!
You're starting to get fatter.
Happy birthday!
It's downhill from now on. Try not to remind yourself your best years are all gone.
If cryogenics were all free, then you could live like Walt Disney and live for all eternity inside a block of ice. But instead your time is set, this is the only life you get. And though it hasn't ended yet, sometimes you wish it might.
Happy birthday!
You wish you had more money.
Happy birthday!
Your life's so sad it's funny.
Happy birthday!
How much more can you take? But your friends are hungry, so just cut the stupid cake.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, dear
Phil,
Ramden,
Stanley,
Frank, Skippy, the
Dickie,
kangaroo.
Bob,
Starts with when the weather is nice.
I think he almost had it there, but he turned off the recorder a little too soon, but he almost had it. Now, that was Elegant Worms with Happy Birthday song. Now, I guess we ought to do another nice thing for Babushka. Don't let her know. One of her favorite songs is Happy, Joy, Joy. Ren and Sippy, right now, Happy, Joy, Joy. Oh boy. The things I do for that woman.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Stinky Whizzleteeth. This is a song about a whale. No! This is a song about being happy. That's right. It's the Happy, Joy, Joy song.
Happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy, joy.
I don't think you're happy enough. That's right. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Now, boys and girls, let's try it again.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. 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 Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
If and you ain't the granddaddy of all liars, the little critters of nature, they don't know that they're ugly. That's very funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee. I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
Happy, happy, joy, joy. 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 Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
That's right.
Dave Elska from Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan writes, Dear Dr. Science, why do some popcorn kernels pop while others just lie there on the bottom of the pan?
Popcornologists have studied this sort of thing for years now. At first they thought it was heredity, then environment. But now it's thought that some kernels simply lack the will to live. In psychological terms, they're depressed, and no amount of coaxing, heating, or shaking the pan can stimulate these gloomy Gus kernels to pop. The percentage of non-poppers stays relatively constant, regardless of ancestry or situation. So the next time somebody tries to sell you so-called gourmet popcorn at top dollar, first see if they're selling you happy, enthusiastic popcorn. If they don't know what you're talking about, buy your popcorn somewhere else.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Send your science questions to Ask Dr. Science. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in science.
Hi, Mr. Dr. Science. Oh, he always makes you feel smarter every time you listen to him. I mean, every time you... One bit of advice, you know that you're smarter for having listened. Aye, now let's go right into Billy Connolly's Smoking.
Because we're not perfect, are we? Now, I used to be a nice person, and I suppose I'm still the same guy I always was, but I've been kind of brave. I say no sometimes. I did it today in the hotel in the Four Seasons. A woman came over, I was smoking a cigar. And she said, excuse me, my friend is sensitive to smoke. Could you put it out? I thought, you're not too sensitive, are you? This is sensitive to all. This one's got stainless steel underwear on. I said, no, I don't think so. Excuse me, she says. Excuse me? I said, I'm in the bar. I'm in the bar smoking. If she's sensitive to smoke, what's she doing in here? She says, we're expecting friends. I said, I don't give a expecting twins. At which she took umbrage. I said, you've got every room in the hotel. You've got outside in the garden with a wee cup of tea tables. You've got the next door there, the lounge. You've got the foyer. You can book a room and have a cup of tea. This is the only room you can smoke. But you want me to put it out so you can sit in the only room we're allowed to smoke. I'm getting tired of the tobacco police. A woman in a Glasgow hotel. I'd been to the cigar shop at lunchtime. It gave me a couple of beauties. It had them in the cellar for 12 years. Here's a couple of cigars, Bill. Blow you sideways. I went, thank you very much. Had my dinner. It's a hotel called the Malmaison. Very nice if you're ever in Glasgow. Had my dinner, I came out, I got my cutter out, my matches, snicked my cigar. The woman comes over and she's gone, oh, I said, did this spontaneously combust or something? I said, can you smell that from over there? That's some nose you've got. And she's a big no. You know those women that look bullocks or something? They've got big chests, you know, like big load of going on up here, and kind of slim there and a big bully, you know. You wouldn't like to kick your ball into this garden, you know. And she's giving me welly about my lungs and you. And I look over, and her husband's going. Now I want to hit him. Because he should have said, sit in your ass, leave the boy alone, or I'll smash you with a Coca-Cola bottle. Or words to those effect, you know. I'll slip an omelette down your blouse, or whatever irritates her most.
I'm a nut, my life don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut. Is it wetter underwater if you're there when it rains? Is it shorter to New York than it is by plane? Between myself and I wonder who's the dumber. Is it hotter down south than it is in the summer? I'm a nut, my life don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut. I drove my Cadillac to Vegas to satisfy my lust. Wheel and deal and left old Vegas on a Greyhound bus. I sure didn't set the woods on fire while I was there, but remember only forest fires prevent fires. I'm a nut, my life don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut. The poverty war will be over when I begin to fight. If it took a dime to go around the world, I couldn't get out of sight. I don't mind to take the girls out if they don't mind to go Dutch. Makes me feel like $1 million, and I bet I ain't worth half that much. I'm a nut, my life don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut.
Oh, crazy man, I'm a nut. Oh, lordy, 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 I'm crazy.
Leroy Pulitzer with I'm a nut. He has some amazing questions. He and Dr. Science should get together and have a fascinating conversation. I'll make some popcorn if someone can make the contacts. Don't be forgetting 323-HEAVO. That'll be 323-432-8346.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to me second hour, me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat. Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny! Johnny!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. I accidentally, purposely accidentally, drank a concoction that Babushka left here for me. I don't know what I had taken. It said in case of emergencies, like being tiredness, then, drink me. Well, I did. Holy cow. Hey, your Red Bull has no wings or knees. Oh, I think I can feel it moving through me system. It's like having the spirit grab hold of your innards and say, hola! I don't know if I'm totally jazzed up or going to be dead within minutes. It's all fascinating at this point. So far, I'm not seeing any colors or anything moving, but I wouldn't be surprised. With that, let's go with something a little bit silly. Let's see, what it be here? Oh, I got the perfect thing. San Miguel Actor Choral 2004 with the Coconut Song. Ooh, I can feel it tingling.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family. There are so many uses of the coconut tree. You can build a bigger house for the family. All you need is to find the coconut man. If he cuts the tree, he gets the fruits free. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family. Coconut, coconut, coconut. The coconut bark for the kitchen floor. If you save some of it, you can build a door. Now the coconut trunk, do not throw this junk. If you save some of it, you'll have a second floor. The coconut wood is very good. It can stand 20 years if you pray it would. Now the coconut root, to tell you the truth, you can throw it or use it as firewood. The coconut leaves good shade it gives for the roof, for the walls, up against the eaves. Now the coconut fruit, say my relatives, make good cannonballs up against the thief. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family. The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit
of the cocoa tree, from the cocoa palm family. It's the cocoa fruit, of the cocoa tree, from the cocoa palm family. It's the cocoa fruit, of the cocoa tree, from the cocoa palm family.
When the Führer says, "Wie ist the master race?" Wie Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So we Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. When Herr Goebbels says, "We own the world in space," we Heil, Heil, right in Herr Goebbels' face. When Herr Goering says, "They'll never bomb this place," we Heil, Heil, right in Herr Goering's face. Are we not the Superman? Aryan pure Superman? Yeah, we is the Superman. Super duper Superman. Is this Nazi land so good? Would you leave it if you could? Yeah, this Nazi land is good. We would leave it if we could. We bring the world new order. Heil Hitler's world new order. Everyone a foreign race. We love the Führer's face when we bring to the world disorder. When the Führer says, "Wie ist the master race?" We Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So we Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. When the Führer says, "Wie ist the master race?" We Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So we Heil, Heil, right in the Führer's face.
That Herbie, the almighty Spike Jones and the City Slickers with the Führer's face. When you're dealing with those kind of fellers, that's the best way to put it. I can think of a couple of people in charge around the world that should have a song very similar song for and to them. Let's go right into Monty Python's Parrot sketch. You know, well, you know, if you don't know it, you will soon. And this is the one with a Bolton ending.
Hello, I wish to register a complaint. Hello, miss.
What do you mean, miss?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a cold. I wish to make a complaint.
Sorry, we're closing for lunch.
Never mind that, my lad. I wish to complain about this parrot what I purchased not half an hour ago from this very boutique.
Oh, yes, the Norwegian Blue. What's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, it's resting, look.
Look, my lad, I know a dead parrot when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now.
No, it's not dead, it's resting.
Resting?
Yeah. Remarkable bird, the Norwegian Blue. Beautiful plumage, isn't it?
The plumage don't enter into it. It's stone dead.
No, it's resting.
All right, then. If it's resting, I'll wake it up. Hello, Polly. I got a nice cuttlefish for you when you wake up, Polly Parrot.
There, it moved.
No, it didn't. That was you pushing the gate.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Hello, Polly. Polly. Polly Parrot, wake up. Polly! Now that's what I call a dead parrot.
No, it's stunned.
Look, my lad, I've had just about enough of this. That parrot is definitely deceased. And when I bought it not half an hour ago, you assured me that its lack of movement was due to it being tired and shagged out after a long squawk.
It's probably pining for the fjords.
Pining for the fjords? What kind of talk is that? Look, where did it fall flat on its back the moment I got it home?
The Norwegian blue prefers kipping on its back. It's a beautiful bird, lovely plumage.
Look, I took the liberty of examining that parrot, and I discovered that the only reason that it had been sitting on its perch in the first place was that it had been nailed there.
Well, of course it was nailed there, otherwise it muscled up to those bars and boom!
Look, matey. This parrot wouldn't boom if I put 4,000 bolts through it. It's bleeding demise.
It's not, it's pining.
It's not pining, it's passed on. This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to meet its maker. This is a late parrot. It's a stiff. Bereft of life, it rests in peace. If you hadn't nailed it to the perch, it would be pushing up the daisies. It's run down the curtain and joined the crowd invisible. This is an ex-parrot.
Well, I better replace it then.
If you want to get anything done in this country, you've got to complain till you're blue in the mouth.
Sorry, Gov, we're right out of parrots.
I see. I get the picture.
I've got a slug.
Does it talk?
Not really, no.
Well, it's scarcely a replacement then, is it?
Listen, I'll tell you what. If you go to my brother's pet shop in Bolton, he'll replace your parrot for you.
Bolton, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me. This is Bolton, is it?
No, it's Ipswich.
That's Intercity Rail for you. I wish to make it complete.
I don't have to do this, you know.
I beg your pardon?
I'm a qualified brain surgeon. I only do this because I like being my own boss.
Excuse me, this is irrelevant, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's not easy to pad these out to 30 minutes.
Well, I wish to make it complete. I got on the Bolton train and found myself deposited here in Ipswich.
No, this is Bolton.
The pet shop owner's brother was lying.
Well, you can't blame British Rail for that.
If this is Bolton, I shall return to the pet shop. I understand that this is Bolton.
Yeah?
But you told me it was Ipswich.
It was a pun.
A pun?
No, not a pun. No, what's the other thing which reads the same backwards as forwards?
A palindrome?
Yeah.
It's not a palindrome. The palindrome of Bolton would be not lob. It don't work.
Look, what do you want?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not prepared to pursue my line of inquiry any further, as I think this is getting too silly.
Quite agree. Silly. Right, get on with it. Get on with it.
My name is Larry. I have a mother. Her name is Mother. Hi, Mother. Hi. I love you, Mother. I always love you, Mother. My name is Larry. I have a sister. Her name is Joyce. My name is Larry. I have a grandfather. His name is Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. Remember Grandpa when I used to go over to the house and you wouldn't let me go into the kitchen with the rest of the family? Remember that, Grandpa? Oh, listen, Larry, you be a nice boy and stay away from us. When we want you to come over, I'll get a hold of your mother and I'll call her up and you can come over, okay? My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have an uncle. His name is Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob, I like you, Bob, and you're an artist, and I like you a lot. Larry, I like you a lot, too. You're a nice boy. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have an auntie. Her name is Becky. Hi, Becky. Hi, Larry. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have an auntie. Her name is Annie Estelle. Hi, Annie Estelle. Hi. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have a brother. His name is David. Hi, David. David. You know, I talked about you on my album on the Wild Man Fisher story. And could you say a few words? I am a certified public accountant. And my brother Larry is the worst singer, one of the worst singers there ever was. And I cannot see how in the world, with knowing him, anything is possible. Knowing him. Because I used to hear him sing all day long. My name is Larry. My name is Larry. I have a cousin. His name is Harvey. Hi, Harvey. My name is Larry. 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 My name is Larry.
There be Wild Man Fisher with My Name is Larry. Speaking of words that start with Larry, how about Larry Weaver's Grandpa's Gone Gangsta? There was some jelly between the albums, so they stuck together. That's why we found them like that. But it makes a good combination, like PB and pickles. Peanut butter and pickles. I think or was it anchovies? I'll have to double check with Babushka.
There's something very strange about Grandpa. He hasn't been the same since grandmother passed away. He just sits around the house watching rap videos on MTV all day. And we worry, don't you know, Grandpa thinks he's Coolio. Yeah, keep it real. Didn't you cream his Bond? There's something very strange about Grandpa. He used to wear his pants hiked up as far as they would go, and now he wears him sagging around his waist so his adult diaper shows. When we tell him not to do that, he threatens to get his gat. Grandpa thinks he's a gangsta, and I think he's too old to have his dentures capped in gold. And he's mad because we refuse to call him OG, the osteoporosis gangsta. There's something very wrong with Grandpa. He likes to make his Craftmatic bed go up and down. He thinks he's in the hoopty with hydraulics, cruising through town. There's something wrong with his head. He wants neon put under his bed. Grandpa thinks he's a gangster. He thinks that his pacemaker is a SkyTel pager, and he's mad because we refuse to call him OG. Grandpa's Gone Gangster.
That's a Grandpa Gone Gangsta. Now, let's see. Oh, yes, we got to the commercial. Don't be forgetting 323-HEAVE-HO will get you into the request line. Or you can request through the Book of Face, through the group and the page. There is also the Mail of He and the whole 9 yards of all of that, sir. Oh, yes, and we've got the final 40 coming up just in a few moments. Or 3 shakes of a lamb's tail. I think How long does it take for a lamb to shake his tail? I must ponder upon that. And then we've got the witching hour, and we must be prepared for that. Today's witching hour was pre-recorded at this afternoon's show. So, not just did she get to peel the paint off the walls here today, but she did so there. Thank for the love of all that's good, that the bricks held in their place at the pop market. Aye, as the mortars began to shake, but they didn't completely fall out. But you know, there's no paint on that there building now.
Making things look like. What is that? Making things look like great.
Light-Bright, the toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with light.
Making things look like.
Work with colorful pegs that glow with light, light bulb not included. Make people, animals, things. And with refills, Bugs Bunny or Bozo the Clown.
Making things look like.
You can make lots of pretty pictures with Light-Bright from Hasbro.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here! Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude. Hey, man. Let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool. Hey, yeah, come on, man. Hey, man, this is really awesome. Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man. Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man. Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. Ain't no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man. Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. Oh, our stuff is old, man. Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I've never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man. Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome. And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do. Hey, man, we can show them some pictures. Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
Aye, we had a grand old time there at the show today. We truly did. And I'm so excited to say, this time we had a technician who didn't destroy all of the computer files, as they say. So we actually have the live request this time. I can't say the same for the old technician from last week. Well, we won't talk about live this or live that about him. That'd be rude. But let's go straight to one of the live requests. The poor feller was being a bit bashful, because what he really wanted to hear was something a little bit Christmassy. And I say, that is the whole point of the request time. It's not always to make sense. It's not always to make it so it's what the capty wants. It's what you want. And what is it that you want? Well, let him speak for himself.
I would like to request I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
It was April the 41st. Being a quadruple leap year, I was driving in downtown Atlantis. My Barracuda was in the shop, so I was in a rented Stingray, and it was overheating. So I pulled into a Shell station. They said I'd blown a seal. I said, fix the damn thing and leave my private life out of it, okay, pal? While they were doing that, I walked over to a place called the Oyster Bar, a real dive. But I knew the owner. He used to play for the Dolphins. I said, hi, Gil! You have to yell, he's hard of hearing. Gil was also down on his luck. Fact is, he was barely keeping his head below water. I bellied up to the sandbar. He poured me the usual. Rusty snail, hold the grunion, shaken, not stirred, with a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich on the side, heavy on the Mako. I slipped him a fin, on porpoise. I was feeling good. I even dropped a sand dollar in the box for Jerry's squids, for the halibut. Well, the place was crowded. We were packed in like sardines. They were all there to listen to the big band sounds of Tommy Dorsal. What soul! Tommy was rocking the place with a very popular tuna, Salmon Enchanted Evening, and the stage was surrounded by screaming groupers, probably there to see the bass player. One of them was this cute little yellowtail, and she's giving me the eye. So I figured this is my chance for a little fun. You know, piece of Pisces. But she said things I just couldn't fathom. She was too deep, seemed to be under a lot of pressure. Boy, could she drink. She drank a lot. I said, what's your sign? She said, Aquarium. I said, great, let's get tanked. I invited her up to my place for a little midnight bait. I said, come on, baby, only take a few minnows. She threw me that same old line. Not tonight, I got a haddock. And she wasn't kidding either, because in came the biggest, meanest looking haddock I'd ever seen come down the pike. He was covered with muscles. He came over to me and said, listen, shrimp, don't you come trolling around here. What a crab. This guy was steamed. I could see the anchor in his eyes. I turned to him, I said, baloney. You're just being shellfish. Well, I knew there was going to be trouble, and so did Gil, because he was already on the phone to the cods. The haddock hits me with a sucker punch. I catch him with a left hook. He eels over. It was a fluke, but there he was, lying on the deck, flat as a mackerel. Kelpless. I said, forget the cods, Gil. This guy's going to need a sturgeon. Well, the yellowtail was impressed with the way I landed her boyfriend. She came over to me, she said, hey, big boy, you're really a game fish. What's your name? I said, Marlin. Well, from then on, we had a whale of a time. I took her to dinner. I took her to dance. I bought her a bouquet of flounders. And then I went home with her. And what did I get for my trouble? A case of the clams.
Think I had a wet dream.
There was requested on the Book of Haze, and then she stopped by, and she also too bashful to be recorded, but she was requesting that. Aye, that's Kibodada's Wet Dream in the Gulf Stream. Now, let's go right back to the live requests.
I would like to hear Greasy, Grimy Gopher Guts.
Excellent. Just about ready. Steven, man. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good. James.
Hi,
James. How you doing, man? How you doing? Guys, have you had lunch?
No.
You haven't had lunch, man? Oh, great, because I'm
starving. You got something?
Well, that's the right day to be starving. I got a big bowl of lunch food for us.
God, that looks great.
What's that?
What's in it?
Great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey's meat, little birdie's dirty feet. It's all mixed up with all-purpose porpoise pus. I made it just for you. Yeah, it's great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. It's mutilated monkey's meat, little birdie's dirty feet. It's all mixed up with all-purpose porpoise pus. I made it just for you. It's great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. Mutilated monkey's meat, little birdie's dirty feet. All mixed up with all-purpose porpoise pus. Man, I made it just for you. Yeah, great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. Mutilated monkey's meat, little birdie's dirty feet. It's all mixed up with all-purpose porpoise pus. And I forgot my spoon, but I got my straw.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Booby Prize. Its 5-year mission: to sell T-shirts, toy phasers, plastic communicators, and anything else we can think of. To seek out new life in old plots and complications. To boldly go where everyone has gone before. Star Trek. Captain's log, stardate 6935.2. We are in orbit around the planet Schwartz.
Engineering the Captain Jerk. Engineering the Captain Jerk.
Jerk here. What is it, Snotty?
Captain, the warp drive mechanisms are generating excess antimatter. The pods are overloading now. If it continues at this rate, I can't be responsible for the safety of the ship.
Don't have a spaz, Snotty.
But the whole ship's gonna blow itself to pieces, Jim.
I want answers, mister!
Well, I tried shoving a wiener on the warp drive, but it didn't do a bit of good. By the by, would you have a wee bit of mustard up on the bridge?
Mr. Schlock?
No mustard, Captain.
Analysis, Schlock?
It would appear that Lieutenant Snot is about to eat a wiener without mustard.
As always, your logic is impeccable, Mr. Schlock. However, I was referring to the emergency in the ship's warp drive.
I would say that the program is at too early a stage to permit solving any serious difficulties, Jim.
Recommendation?
Suggest you wait for further plot complication before undertaking corrective measures.
Logical, Mr. Schlock. Perfectly logical. Dr. McCoy?
I'm a doctor, not a scriptwriter! Warning, this is a plot complication. Warning, this is a plot complication. Warning.
Plot complication showing up on ship's sensors now, Captain. I'm switching to visual.
What is it, Mr. Schlock?
Computer data's coming in now, Captain. It's just what we need. A colossal negative space wedgie of great power coming right at us at warp speed.
Mr. Lulu, commence evasive actions.
Yes, Captain Jack.
Evasive actions ineffective, Captain. The wedgie is turning with us and closing rapidly. Estimated time of impact approximately 16.9 seconds. 15.
Bridge to engineering.
14,
Snot here, Captain.
13,
What's not there,
12,
Snotty? I said snot here. Snotty, give me full power. Get us out of here fast.
I cannot do it. The toilets are backed up into the warp drive. It'll take time to make repairs.
Time? Mr. Schlock?
1. Wipe out. Readings are off the scale, Captain. I have not encountered this phenomenon before.
Damage report. Lieutenant Manura?
Well, honey, I'd say we took a shellacking out here.
Fascinating.
What is it, Mr. Schlock?
The force field seems to have passed through us and entered the surface of the planet Schwartz. Yet tricorder readings fail to indicate any such energy from the planet.
Opinion, Mr. Schlock?
Insufficient data, Captain.
Into the elevator, Mr. Schlock. Let's beam down to the planet's surface so I can find an alien to fall in love with before the program's over.
You usually do.
Ain't I something? Mr. Lulu, you've got the con.
Thank you, Captain Jack.
Elevator, transporter room.
I'm fine, how are you?
Elevator, I said transporter room.
I'm fine, how are you?
Oh, forget it. Elevator to engineering. Beam us down from here, Snotty.
Aye, aye, Captain. You're locked on coordinates now.
Energize, Mr. Snot.
Remarkable. There is no record of any such civilization as this on the planet Schwartz.
Look, Schlock, here comes a car, and feast your Vulcan squinties on that driver.
Far out, Captain Jerk.
Want a lift, sailor? As a matter of fact, I do. I'll say goodbye here, Mr. Schlock. Now you'll have what you always wanted, command of the booby prize.
And you'll have what you always wanted.
What's that, Mr. Schlock?
A bleach blonde in red convertible on planet Schwartz.
Ain't I something? Well, say bye-bye to Starfleet Command for me, and I'll see you on Hollywood Squares.
Bye-bye, Jim. I thought he'd never go. Schlock to booby prize.
Snot here, Mr. Schlock.
What's not there, Lieutenant Snot?
I said snot here, Mr. Schlock.
That's Captain Schlock.
Aye?
Make it 1 to beam up.
There be Bobby Pickett and Peter Ferrara with Star Trek. Requested, I think it was Automator of he. But let us not stop there. Let's jump right back to another live request right from the show today. Now, I do want to remind thee that if we don't get through all the requests from today's show, then we will extend some of them into next week's show, because we had some good requests. I enjoyed it today. A great enthusiasm there.
Yeah, I want to request, why do cats lick themselves when I pet them?
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
That's right.
Gloria Bass from Farmville, North Carolina writes, Dear Dr. Science, why is it that kitty cats lick themselves after I pet them?
Cats are among the most fashion-conscious creatures in the animal kingdom. Chances are your insensitive petting has ruined your cat's new fur do. Being nocturnal creatures, cats often spend all night working up a new do. They take advantage of the fact that the bathroom's usually unoccupied during these hours, so they sit on the sink and stare at themselves in the mirror as they carefully arrange each hair. Check to see if there are cat hairs on your toothbrush to see if your cat is a nocturnal fur stylist. The other possibility is that when your cat licks itself, it's simply trying to show you how you should have petted it, or that it would simply rather do the job itself.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Send your science questions to Ask Dr. Science. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in science.
From far beyond the galaxies, I've journeyed to this place to study the behavior patterns of the human race. And I find them highly illogical. Girl meets boy. They fall in love. She says he's everything she's dreamed of. But when they get married, before he's aware, she changes his habits, the way he combs his hair. She changes him to someone he's never been, and then complains he's not like other men. Now really, I find this most illogical. Take the case of your automobiles. Greatest invention since man discovered wheels. Hydromatic overdrive, floor on the floor. Push-button windows, push-button doors. Double-barrel carburetors rush you any place, but you never can find a parking space. Highly illogical. Take the case of modern man. He works all his life, gives it all he can, saves all his money, works overtime, pinches every penny, banks every dime. All he can think about is money, but you know that he can't take it with him where he's going to go. Now I find that fascinatingly illogical. Now is the time to journey home, to tell of what I've learned. My people, I believe, have every right to be concerned. For in spite of computers and advanced psychology, behavior patterns are still a mystery. I predict the future of this earthly human race is that having made a mess of Earth, they'll move to outer space. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Totally, completely, absolutely, irrevocably, highly illogical.
There be highly illogical. Leonard Nimoy. We'll be cutting the commercial right about now. And when we come back, more requests for this be the final 40. And this leads us right into the witching hour, which Babushka recorded this afternoon. So I already know what it be. Hold on to your bootstraps, me friends. It be special.
George Whipple, you old sidewinder. Tex, can you help me stop those ladies from squeezing Charmin bathroom tissue? Reckon I can. Now, you women folk, stop squeezing that Charmin.
But Charmin's so soft, it's irresistible, has deep down squeezable softness.
It smells good, too. Please don't squeeze the Charmin. Be out of town by sundown. Mr. Whipple!
Let's be a stopping into BC's restaurant and see what Mike be a cooking up.
But I brought us some raw squid and salami sandwiches so we could his picnic.
Oh, that's nice. But I wanted to treat you to a nice meal.
I'll save these for later.
Aye, let's be fetching in.
Oh, this is nice.
Aye, that'd be. And it looks like an old-fashioned diner at that.
And looks at this menu. It looks so good. They got the wings, the subs and salads. I think I get a BC big plate. Let's see. It comes with the cheeseburger, the hot dog, the fries, the cheese sauce, the meat sauce, and the coleslaw. Better mix that too. What are you having, my little pumpernickel?
I think I'll be having a double dog special. Oh, goody. It'd be a coming with chips and a drink too. Ha ha ha.
BC's Restaurant, 238 Oakwood Avenue, Elmira Heights. They have indoor, outdoor, and takeout available. 607-735-2166. And they're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Well, we be getting closer and closer to that there witching hour. Not, sometimes we wish it weren't. But it is what it be, and it ain't to nothing else but being what it is. See? Aye. Oh, let's go right back to the request from today.
Hey, Captain. I would like to request a song, but I'm not sure what I want. Is it going to be I Palindrome I by They Might Be Giants or the Hanna-Barbera Polka? I can't decide. Play them both, please.
Someday mother will die and I'll get the money. Mom leans down and says my sentiments exactly. hanging from the clothesline. See the medical chart with the random zigzag. Now I'll help it decide. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. And I am a snakehead eating the head on the opposite side. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. Son, I am able, she said, though you scare me, watch, said I. You love it, I said, watch me scare you, though, said she. Hey, bully, my son, see the spring of the grandfather clock unwind. See the hands of my offspring making wind. Dad palindrome, Dad, I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. And I am a snakehead eating the head on the opposite side. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I. I palindrome I.
And the one and the two and the yabba dabba doo.
You kids have heard of Flintstones, Space Ghost and Scooby-Doo, and Yogi Bear and Jetsons, but have you heard of Shmoo? Well, sit right down and I'll tell you young gentlemen and ladies about cartoons we watched throughout the 70s and 80s. Hell, it's the Hair Bear Bunch! They're making their escape. Took off with the banana splits along with a grape ape. Captain Caveman crashed the Herculoids cave without warning. It turned our brains to guacamole each Saturday morning. Hanna-Barbera! Hanna-Barbera! Every lass and every laddie who's your oggy doggy daddy. Hanna-Barbera! Hanna! It's the Hanna-Barbera polka!
Yes, in 57, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera teamed up to create such classic shows as Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles, The Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan, and the ever-popular Partridge Family 2200 AD.
Hong Kong Phooey! Dastardly and Muttley were both nasty flying aces. Meanwhile, Mid Spit Stop and the Dukes were all in wacky races. Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch, Hell's Angels just for kids. Speed Buggy was a witness when Devlin hit the skids. Dino-Mutts like Scooby-Doo if he was bulletproof. Then there's the Funky Phantom who was just a ghostly poof. Where'd their ideas come from? It never took too long. Before the pencils quick draw, they took their El Kabong. Hanna-Barbera! Hanna-Barbera! We tried to drown the Smurfs, those dorks, but they just evolved into snorts. Hanna-Barbera! Hanna-Barbera! It's the Hanna-Barbera polka! Zoinks! Jinkies! Bam, 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 bam! Yacky Doodle! Squiggly Diddly! Pixie! Pixie! Up and Adam, and Yippee! Yappy! Yahoo! These folks to solve a mystery were ne'er in short supply, with one tiny exception being Inch-Eye Private Eye. Just call Clue Club, Baby Jabberjaw could do the trick. A fish musician sounds like Curly stealing Rodney's shtick. Soon TV shows like Morgan Midney turned to Stranger Things, like Gary Coleman as an angel trying to earn his wings. Laverne and Shirley joined the army simply for a lark. When they made a show with Fonzie, they finally jumped the shark. Hey. Hanna-Barbera! Hanna-Barbera! Johnny Quest fights villains, Roger, Super Harlem Globetrotters. Hanna-Barbera! Hanna! It's the Hanna-Barbera! I hate you, it's the Hanna-Barbera! It's the Hanna-Barbera! It's the Hanna-Barbera! It's the Hanna-Barbera! Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, it's the Hanna-Barbera!
Wonder Twin Powers activate!
It's the Hanna-Barbera!
Did you get that thing I sent
it's
you?
It's the Hanna-Barbera! It's the Hanna-Barbera!
Puppy power!
It's the Hanna-Barbera!
Mr. Murgatroyd, will it ever end?
It's the Hanna-Barbera!
Exit! Stage
It's
left!
the Hanna-Barbera! Stop this crazy! It's the Hanna-Barbera polka! Bunga bunga Lincoln Zoo! Hey!
Thank you very much. Tune in next time for the Filmation Tango.
Let our request be a little different, and that he requested 2, so I say, why not? Let's go 2 for the money. Let's go right back to the requests that were live today. You're on. Go for it.
Oh, great. Hi, everybody. Today we're doing Robin Williams and Bobby McFerrin Come Together.
Excellent.
There you go.
Here come on flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please.
He got Warren's gumbo, he got on the sideboard, he won spinal cracker, he got feet down below his knees. Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me.
Attention, this is Mission Control. We switch you immediately to our Hollywood correspondent.
Hello, everybody. I'm reporting from the first party ever held in outer space.
Everybody is here, and I mean everybody. Old movie stars, statues, politicians, dead people, the works. Look, isn't that Lassie? Swell party, isn't it, Lassie?
Having a great time. Thanks.
Thank you. Gee, what a polite animal. Uh-oh, here comes Abraham Lincoln. Hi, Abe.
I just met Lassie.
Me too. She's a lovely dog. Thanks for being so honest. Oh, my goodness, look over there. It's the great Al Jolson.
Don't bother me now.
Why not, Al?
I'm having lunch.
So you are. Looks good, too. Well, let's move away now and change the subject. Oh, maybe I can get a word with the Statue of Liberty. Excuse me, what brings you here, ma'am?
I'm with him.
Well, I hope that both of you have a very good time. Try the cheese dip. Looking for more people to talk to? Oop, excuse me, sir. Are you a celebrity?
No.
I didn't think so. You don't have that certain something. Uh-oh, there's Richard Chamberlain. Hello, Dick.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Dick. Always a pleasure. Well, time to be leaving. Let's say goodbye to Lassie.
I talked to you once already.
Indeed you did, and we were very grateful for it. See you all next year at another Party from Outer Space.
Harry Albert Brooks, a Party from Outer Space. Now, in a moment, I'll be playing you The Witching Hour, as recorded from this afternoon show. It is different, to say the least.
I tell you, Bob, this has been fantastic show. I mean, they got the records and the comic books. Molly got a good comic book. We got the lotions. We got the original art. We got all kinds of stuff out here. It's gorgeous. And the weather's beautiful, too. We got lots of sunshine. For once. Anyway, I sings now. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You is the apple of mine eye. Forever you'll stay in mine heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for 1,000,000 years, I counted them too. And if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. You is the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always stay around. You is the apple of mine eye. Forever you'll stay in mine heart. You must have known that I was lonely, because you came to my rescue. And I know this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you?
Well, I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.